Hi everybody, this is Nora with NAQ57, and on this video I am going to show you how I went about getting my nails from this to this. Okay, now I have somewhat of a hesitation on making this video because you cannot take this as a tutorial. Okay, first off, I am not an expert. I do not do this every day, and I am going to go about some non-traditional ways about doing this work on myself. Okay, and there's a reason for that. I mean, I'm not trying to do a permanent nail extension on myself. This is going to be temporary, and it's not meant for it to have the long-lasting life of what a typical nail extension should have when it is done on a nail tech, or maybe by someone that wishes to keep their nail extensions. So there's that disclaimer out there. And also, because this is something that I'm doing, I am going out on a trip to Vegas. I cannot wait, very soon. And so when I work on myself and trying to do be precise on my work, it is really hard to work under the lens of a camera and stay in frame. Okay, so I went ahead and did my right hand yesterday. I figure while my left hand nails, my non-dominant hand nails are short, because it's not very accurate on doing its work. I figure I'll go ahead and start with my right hand, my dominant hand, to create my extensions that I completed yesterday. I'm taking one day at a time. Today I am going to do my left hand, and then I cannot wait to do the artwork. And like I said, I didn't want to be under the pressure of having to be so accurate on showing the work under a camera. But I'll go ahead and let you know what I did. This is just mainly another way to be in touch with you guys, at least this week, about the work that I'm doing this week. And I'm not going to show you every single nail. I mean, it's the same steps times 5, but I'll show you at least one of them. And so let me tell you what it is different. How is it that I'm taking the unconventional way about doing this? And yes, I'm taking shortcuts. Okay, so as you can see, and I have been doing a lot of swatches and reviews, a lot of gel polishes or regular polishes. So when between regular polishes and gels, they both have their pros and cons. While I'm very happy with my healthy, long, natural nails, applying regular polish on them, even no matter what kind of base I have, they tend to give my white tips, make them yellowish. Even though they're still pretty white compared to maybe the average person. But when I start comparing it with my right hand, I can really see the difference. Because my right hand will be very bright white, and I can see the difference how my left hand is starting to turn. So to avoid that for regular polishes, then I have done this in the past. I started to, on top of my Rejuva regular base coat, I will apply a gel clear top coat so that will protect the nail from staining by using regular polishes. Now when it comes to swatching gel polishes or doing art with gel polishes or reviewing, very easy. I can just apply a latex over my nail, and then I do the art, no problem. Now the reason I was mentioning that is because, as you can see, if you notice the shine here on the nail, and then it gets dull against the cuticle. That is because I've had some growth / lift. Okay, yes, I've had some lift from the gel top coat, and as well as some growth. And I also have on a couple of the nails on the very tips, I've had some lifting there where the gel itself has chipped off. But I have gone on placing, I can put latex over this, then a gel polish, and do a design, and you will not even know. You don't even know. You can't even tell. So what I'm going to do is, and I know, you know, when doing even nails, sometimes I don't want to have to, so this is a gel and I don't want to have to soak this off. Okay, I'm not going to remove entirely this product and start from scratch. I'm just not. I did not with this hand. So what I'm going to do is I am going to buff it out, just with a gentle buffer, make it dull. And then I will go on prepping my nails. So I will do the cleanup with acetone and alcohol. And then I am going to apply on top of this the buff nail. After removing the dust, I will apply a gel base coat prior to applying the color. And the gel base color that I'm going to apply, or the color that, it's a gel polish that I'm going to apply, is this nude pink. Okay, very, very pale, but it builds up quickly after 2 coats. So I'm not going to do more than 2 coats. There it is. And the reason for that, there's a couple of reasons. Okay, the reason of the color is so that I will have a natural look like this, a natural base color, because on top of this, I'm going over with color and art. Okay, so I wanted a regular gel polish nude color like that. Nude. When I say regular gel polish, I mean just a gel polish, not a builder gel or a poly gel. Okay, I want it because I do have some nude colors poly gels and nude colors builder gels. I didn't want that. I just wanted a gel polish. So the reason for the color is so that I will have a nice nude base to apply color and art on top of that. The reason for you doing a gel polish rather than a builder gel or a poly gel is for easy removal, because I do have some builder gels that I've used in the past, and yes, they claim it's soak off builder gel, but trust me, compared to soaking off gel polish, it's soaking off and removing gel polish, it's much easier. As far as the brands that I personally have, it's easier to remove this than it is to remove a soak-off builder gel or even a poly gel, okay? So I am starting out with the gel polish base so that on top of that I can do the extension and the encapsulation and put everything on top, so that everything that is on top I can easily remove it with my e-file when I'm done with them, and then just have nothing but a gel against the nail that then I can just easily soak off. Okay, so I'm kind of working backwards with this. That's why I'm calling this it's not the conventional or traditional way of doing an extension, where you normally you would extend the nail with a hard product such as a builder gel or a poly gel against your natural nail, and then you go with gel polish over that. So I'm kind of doing the opposite. I'm having given my natural nails a regular gel polish base, and then I'm building the extension on top of that, and the encapsulations will be coming with the art. So let me go ahead. I will leave you with the rest of the video. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to do my best to stay in frame. I know that the closer I zoom in so that you guys can have a better view, the higher the risk of me going off frame. But I will attempt my best, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. I'll meet you back at the end. Okay guys, so up to this point I have applied my nude colors. You can see it has its own tacky layer. This is after it's been cured, and no top coat. but I am going to take advantage of that tacky layer, and now I'm going to apply I am going to apply my paper form on my index finger, and then I will use, this is Beauty Big Bang's white poly gel to create the tips. So you will see how I'll go about doing that. Okay guys, so here is the tip cured and out of the lamp, and so this is performing as an artificial tip. Okay, it gave me the shape, somewhat of the shape and length that for me to work with, because this is going to be filed down obviously. But I have a good structure here, nice and smooth against my natural nail, so nothing oozed between the form and my nail, that makes me proud of myself when I place those forms just right. It is a bit of a challenge the longer your natural nail tip is, to get those forms to fit just right, because some nails, like my natural nails, they tend to start curving a certain way, you know. It's the longer the tips are, like this particular nail, my index nail, has somewhat of a weird, it's not a perfect C curve, it's kind of like, you know, it's just weird. So do my thumbs. Anyway, so one of the things that I was paying attention was really try and be focused on the sides. Other times that I have extended my tips because maybe I lost a tip because it broke or something like that, I tend to be too short against the corners here. So I wanted to pay close attention to that. And as you can see, I mean, this is by far not perfect at all. Like this has to be shaped, but it's better to have too much product that it can be adjusted by filing than not enough and then have to go back and have to add. Okay, so again, this is just like an artificial tip attached to my natural tip there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see what else. Oh, so yes, and as you can see, so I used the white and I stopped it right at the smile line to keep kind of that natural look here. So then I'll have that pink on my bed. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of my nails are still tacky. I'll go ahead and work on the rest of those off camera. So here they are out of the lamp after I cured them all for a minute. I did do one nail at a time. Okay, so each time each nail got cured even longer, but for the very last one full minute. This is after I've already wiped them off with alcohol, removed the tacky layer, clean underneath. Here's what they look like underneath. Okay. Now I am going to and see the profile. So these are again just an artificial tip right there. Awful shape, I mean, with that profile, but this is just giving me the length and a guide on the stiletto shape. So now I'm going to file and file all this off and give the tips a better shape. I'll show you. I'm not going to show you the filing process, but I will show you what they look like after I filed them into shape, prior to them building them up with this builder gel. This is a Soak Off Builder Gel by Gel in a Bottle. Alright, so this is at the point that I've already finished all the filing, shaping my tips, and making sure that the length was consistent, the same as my right hand. Here are the thumbs, and as you can see, still the profile, I have to work on the building it up with my gel top coat, but I wanted to show you what they look like now that I've shaped them and smoothed out the I rounded up the stiletto point. I didn't want them lethal. But yes. So, oh, by the way, guys, and this is totally unrelated, off of the point, but for those of you that have entered my Beauty Big Bang giveaway, go back in there, and if you do not have a heart for me or a like, it's because one of three things. I am not able to see your subscriptions, which means your subscriptions are private, or you're not subscribed to me, or you're not subscribed to Beauty Big Bang. You must be subscribed to both channels, or you might not be subscribed to either, to neither one of the channels. So yes, go back over there, and this is just, and I'm not going to be chasing anyone around or doing anyone any favors or doing any exceptions. That's a big giveaway. I do have a lot of entries, but please read the rules, follow them. They are in the description bar, and watch the video and listen carefully. Anyway, going back to my tips. Okay, now, so what I've done, I've buffed them. Remember that I have the pink, that gel polish done here on my nail bed. I left it, but I've buffed it. There's no top coat or anything. I am going to go back and apply this gel base coat before doing my build up with this gel, okay? Okay guys, so this is after I build up my arch, a little bit of an apex there, and the reason I say a little bit is because I am going to encapsulate my art, and I will continue to build up my apex when I encapsulate my design. But I want you to see now the difference. I have a better arch here on the nails. If you see the profile, there's my thumb. It's still somewhat, I mean, it's better, but it's just my thumbs are naturally flat. I mean, so, but anyway, I am building, perfecting my apex when I work on the encapsulation of the art. And one little hint that I have for you guys, I did use this finer brush off camera to get really close to the cuticle here, extending that builder gel really close to the edge, and also doing the pulling. Yeah, this worked really good. And my #1 tool for getting a good arch here, I'm gonna tell you guys, is gravity. So just holding, as soon as I'm happy, you know what, I have the coverage, the nail well coverage there with the builder gel, I use gravity. So hold your hand upside down. That's why this is hard for me to show you, because when I was trying to show you here sideways so you can see what was going on, and I'm stringing the gel. This is not friendly for the nail because I have it where now the gravity is pulling to the side of the nail, and then it's misshaping my buildup. So I really have to work with it, you know, work with it straight like this so that the gravity is either pulling down or this way or towards the center. And then then I hold it upside down. I hold it upside down in the lamp for about 20 seconds, and then I flip it back and let it finish curing. But yeah, that's a hint right there. This fine brush, was a really good help. So now I am going to wipe this off with alcohol, do a little bit of buffing. I don't have much, but just some buffing before applying. I go back again with that pink color. They are all done now, guys. Yay, I got both hands done. Now I can start. Well, I'm not going to start with my art until tomorrow. It's been a long day. Yes, this took me a few hours, and I love the natural look. So I'm enjoying this for a little bit. And so yeah, this is after I washed them, put some cuticle oil and lotion. So but let me try to show you if you can see, and I have this, if I can zoom in a little more, if you guys, and I will try to take pictures. The pictures might look better. See this arch right here, and see the nails itself. I mean, you gotta have some kind of thickness there, but they're not terribly thick. I'll try to show some pictures of these different angles. There we go. So you can see the arch, the apex. Okay, in the inside, my nails. I was very happy not to get any poly gel under my nails, between the nails and the paper form. There's my thumb. Now my pinky, it's a little bit, the paper form itself was a little bit crooked, so you cannot tell. Oops, you cannot tell from the top of the nail, but I can tell from underneath a little. And my thumb followed my natural thumbnail, that it's a little bit crooked. So, and if you can tell, see, that's not. See, I have some arch in there, and I didn't pinch them. They're just, I got a little bit of a C-curve there. Maybe zoomed in too close. There's that and that. Okay, so they just follow my natural nails. So that is it for this, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this is what I am up to these few days, getting ready for that nice trip to Vegas. I will try to, well, I do want to film the design on that when I get to my left hand. Now, whether or not I will have that uploaded prior to me leaving, I'm not sure, but I will definitely film the design so you guys get to see it. And if you want to keep up with me, remember the community tab is now, I do now have the community tab on YouTube enabled. So, you know, and I'm also posting pictures there of designs that I post on my Instagram. If you're not on Instagram or you don't follow me on Instagram, you may see those pictures on the community tab here. And also you can follow other social media. I have my Facebook nail group that's linked at the bottom of the screen, or you can just find me on Instagram. And on Instagram I will be posting stories of my trip. I'll probably post them on YouTube too. Not 100% sure about that. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to keep up, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Give my video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll catch you again next time.